It's Dave Mass, and yes, we're back again with another banger. Make sure you come in, you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, and you also hit the notification bell. We got a request from a subscriber. Shout out to him. He wanted to basically break down the mask that women wear, which is pretty much falls under the umbrella of Breaking Bad. I got a Breaking Bad series, and here is another installment of that series. You've seen this issue with Remy Ma and Papoose and Easy, I guess his name Easy, the block captain. And some leaked audio came out. Basically him taking a stance because she has not taken a stance. She has not made a statement confirming or denying any of the allegations that came about or surfaced that she was cheating on Papoose, who was loyal, stayed down, and, held her down while she did her bid. Even after she did her bid, came home, reinvented herself, got back out, but she got behind the scenes. So like I said, it came to light that he stated she has been staying with him. So the rumors, like I said, I don't really like to deal with rumors, but this leaked audio, it pretty much shows, and you can see the evidence of her infidelity with Papoose. So again, with the Breaking Bad scenarios, the Breaking Bad behavior, it is all over your social media, and don't just let social media be the key indicator, but you let that be what I would like to say, a search engine for you to use. Like Google, you want to find something out, you want to look into something, Google is a good start. That's not the end all be all, but that is indeed a good start. But her social media behavior is going to coincide with how she acts in your face or in real life, because her life is social media. What she's doing is a indicator of what she has consumed or what she has been convinced to do or manipulated to do from social media. And I wouldn't even say manipulated to do, because we're all adults. You can think for yourself. But you see her behavior through the lens of many other women, because they all act and think alike. There's not really going to be a wide spectrum of behavior patterns. You're going to be some subtle differences, but for the most part, what they like to drink, eat, travel, wear, you look at the makeup, you look at the hair, you look at the lashes, it's all the exact same. How many women have you seen with the baby hairs, the blonde wigs, the blonde weaves? How many times have you seen this over and over and over? The lashes. How many times are you going to see this? The talking points, the red flag words, my person and my feminine energy. I'm not accepting the bare minimum. You're going to have to apply pressure. How many times are you going to have to see this? But the switch up comes about because her emotions change with her hormones. As she gets older, her libido increases. Her libido influences a lot of things the same way your testosterone influences a lot of things. It influences, and it is a key factor for your sex drive, but it also is a key motivator for your ambition, your willingness to compete, your willingness to do whatever it takes to get a certain outcome, whether that is attention, money, a position at work, a position in athletics, a position in the social hierarchy. All of that is going to be, her libido is going to influence her the same way your libido is going to influence you. So you have to think the incentives are different. Now you have women competing for who can get the most attention via social media, because as I said yesterday, attention is now a currency. When attention became a currency, respect, values, morals, and principles were all compromised. Because as long as you can get the attention, that outweighs having a sense of morality. That outweighs the values in which a person used to have, whether that be man or woman. It just simply outweighs it, because people don't give a damn about what you say about them anymore. They don't care about what you think. All they care is that you're talking about them. Depending on if it's a certain level of shame that's going to prevent them from getting to the next level, that is when they will go to doing the damage control. You see this latest issue with DJ Academics, where this woman is now coming out and you can tell she's lying. Just looking by the body language, because he recently went viral because he did an interview. Now she wants to come out and tell the public what happened. And she said she's no longer, you hear the same, it's the same exact talking foundation. I'm no longer going to be quiet. But when you tie it to, when you look into it, you see it's a statute of limitations that's about to end with New York. There's something that's, the attention is brought out. She's called out on her shit. Megan Thee Stallion the same way. When Partisan Fontaine did his interview, now she wants to get vocal. When Tory Lane's attorney stated what he stated, now she wanted to get back vocal again when you already spoke your piece. Switch up comes out when her hormones switch up, because her hormones are going to influence her emotions. So again, when you're looking at the drive and the need for additional attention, you need to post me more. We need to, instead of showing us at dinner, no, we need to do dinner, show the bar, show the ice cream after all of that, show the sitting at the rooftop. It has to be 3 to 4 stops. You see, this is why women don't have any problem saying you need to spend $300 to $500 on a date. When she's Breaking Bad, her wants increases more. But what she does is frame her wants as needs. You're not meeting my emotional needs. What is that? When did man become the burden or the responsible for meeting your emotional needs? I thought we were just to protect and provide. But these women want all of that. These women throw away good men. This is why being a good man to her is no, you don't get rewarded. You get punished for that. Because the world we live in is upside down. You have women campaigning for Simone Biles to divorce her husband. You have women campaigning for Simone Biles to leave him on a bullshit premise. On a bullshit premise. Because one, he looks like a man who ghosted her, or a man that she had a relationship with in which failed. Two, because the woman is not propped up in the position of being the prize, because that is the narrative that really triggers them. You're going to see this war going on. I would like to end this gender war. I would like it to end, because there's no winner anyway. No one wins. You heard that coin, the quote unquote saying, no one wins when the family feuds. There's not going to be a winner of a gender war. No one. Both of you will lose. The woman just wants to look like the winner, which is why when you look at the commentary, you look at the panels, no matter what information that you tell her based on fact and evidence, she still has a caveat or a loophole she's going to try to slide in. She's still going to try to get the last word to say, well, at least I still got my point across a little bit, even though it was utter bullshit. She has to get the last word. She's Breaking Bad. That switch up, the respect is out of the window. The respect, the effort is on you to prove to her when that's not the case. You're going to run the rubber off of your shoes trying to prove and meet her emotional needs. It's not going to work, because that is not how it was designed. This is why women have all of these horror stories. You got a lot of truths that are coming out, and shout out to Anton Daniels. I'm going to give him his credit. Even though I got on him for the defense of just purely, again, I don't look to agree with a person 100%. You will be a fool to try to find someone that you like 100% and agree with 100% of the things they're saying. You'll be a fool to think that is even a thing. You don't even agree with 100% of the things you do and say. Because if you did, you would have a history where you have not apologized one time for something you did or something you've said. And I've apologized many times because I was wrong. I had a wrong mindset in some cases. In some situations, my response was incorrect. Therefore, it needed to be corrected. So how can you find someone that doesn't have anything that you disagree with, yet you disagree with some of the things that you do and say? Social media has made us crazy because social media gives a picture of perfection when that is not the case. Everything is documented every time I go somewhere. And I had to get out of that. You got to film the food, show where you're eating it. She has to show, she wants an Instagrammable date because she needs that to increase her social media presence, her social media value. And you have men doing this same thing. You have men needing that validation from other men and women. Social media has literally ruined us, which is why I'm on the fence of even getting back into the social media game outside of posting my work and my content, showing my highlights on where I go, what I'm doing. It's no incentive anymore because it's not genuine. People are doing it to outdo one another. So you get caught up in the game that your woman wants to play, using you as a pawn to help her increase her social media credit score. And you're using woman to help increase yours. Look where I took my woman. Look what I bought my woman. Look what I did for my woman. When ultimately that's just going to get you the envy and the hate that you're going to complain about later. A private life is a privilege. Some people don't have any privacy in other countries of the world. They're monitored at all times. Yet we get the privilege and we don't use it until it's taken away. We don't appreciate it. And this is with everything in our lives. We don't appreciate something or someone until they're no longer here. That man that, stood by the woman and took care of the family, took care of kids that are not his. Going back to Anton Daniels, he's exposing a lot of the lies that women, mothers, grandmothers, aunties, etc. have covered up about the real father and these kids. And I saw this happening in many stories. You look at Kurt Franklin and a few others, finding out their dad is not their dad is not the biological dad. You got the studies coming out saying 30 to 33% of men that are paying child support are paying for children that are not biologically theirs. So how do you think that looks for the ones who didn't go that route to get the DNA test? Because they rather live in secrecy because of the shame that will come with it to show that my woman had a child by another man that I have taken care of. They'd rather not know. They'd rather live in the lie. He's getting a lot of backlash from it just looking at the comments. Women don't want to be shamed. That is a thing that we need to bring back because men get shamed all the time. And we need that because it corrects our behavior. But social media says you can do whatever. Someone is going to show sympathy. Someone is going to show empathy, so it's okay. No, it's not. The girl is switching up on you. Pay attention to her wants and needs that she's bringing to you because they're going to change. And if they change frequently or they're increasing and it's not reciprocated, it's no effort to get that what she desires, meaning she wants a big house, but yet she's not willing to grind with you. She's going to watch you do it. And if you can't provide it to her, she's going to sabotage that relationship and move on thinking she's going to find a man who can provide that for her when she's not. You're wanting something, but you're not investing in getting the thing that you say you want. But you're trying to manipulate and gaslight a man into him doing it or why he's not able to do it. And there goes another relationship in the toilet. And this cycle continues and continues, and these women age out. They get bitter and they start speaking on other women's relationships. You notice, how do you have women that are married and in serious relationships concerned with the views of other men and what other people are doing in their relationships? Make this make sense. As let's say if I got the relationship This Happy Life, I'm on the championship team. Who's on a championship team worried about what the losers' locker room look and sound like? Who's on the championship team worried about what is going on in the ones who didn't win the championship's locker room? Make that make sense. Why would the person that's winning worried about the ones who are not in the winning positions doing and thinking? Wouldn't I be concerned with my team and my organization that is winning because I want to keep winning? I would more put focus and emphasis on that, would I not? So that exposes the hypocrisy and the lying that these women do when they say they got this type of man, this type of relationship. Well, if you did, you wouldn't be so invested in others' relationships. This is my part 4 installment of Breaking Bad, gentlemen. Women, again, look at the wants and needs, the need for attention, the need for this, the need for that, which are basically her wants, because she's all about social media validation. Your woman is breaking bad on you. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the Day Master.